All right, Kaspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all hanging in there right now for Kaspa. So yes, today I do want to talk about Kaspa, give you guys a update. What is exactly happening right now for Kaspa? Okay, and I do want to talk about some other things, okay, about Kaspa today, right? So before we talk about all these other things, right, the things that I do want to show you guys for today's video for Kaspa, let me go ahead and show you guys what exactly Kaspa is doing right now and what can we expect for Kaspa. Because remember guys, okay, we are in fact in the new month. Okay, it's July, it's the beginning of Q3, and I told you guys, right, Q3, okay, there could potentially be a lot of ups and downs for Kaspa, right? But I do believe Q4, okay, will be some amazing times for Kaspa, not just Kaspa, but also alts in general and Bitcoin itself, right? So let's talk about it, guys. So right now, okay, caps are still holding above 7 cents. Okay, so still above 7 cents, still looking pretty good for Kaspa, but you also clearly see we're currently at the 1 hour time frame. And yeah, Kaspa, it's clearly has in fact been going down. We saw Kaspa actually pumping all the way back up to 8 cents. And ever since then, right, it has gone down. And this is not the first time that Kaspa has done this. If we go to the 4 hour time frame, you guys can clearly see we are in fact seeing a pretty strong, okay, support level and resistance line right now. Okay, so you guys clearly see this is the resistance because we did see Kaspa pump back up to 8 cents, and every single time Kaspa touched back up, to 8 cents, it would just drop back down, right? You guys clearly see that. Okay, happened one over here and one over here, right? So it happened twice, and we are in fact seeing a pretty strong support level right over here, right? You guys clearly see at pretty much 7 cents. Okay, so we are in fact seeing a strong, support and support level and a resistance line right now happening for Kaspa. But I really do believe, obviously once we do see, Kaspa breaking this resistance line right over here, we're gonna see a breakout happening for Kaspa. It's gonna lead Kaspa back up to 9 cents and then eventually 10 cents, right? It's been a while since we have seen Kaspa going back up to 10 cents, right? Ever since late of May, that was the last time we officially seen Kaspa pretty much at 10 cents. And ever since then, yes, okay, it went down, right? You guys clearly see that. And I told you guys many times, since Kaspa is below 10 cents right now, this is a great time to buy. If you guys are wondering when is the best time to buy Kaspa, I truly do believe this is right now the best time to buy Kaspa. It's below 10 cents. It's super undervalued. It's literally dirt cheap right now. Best opportunity to buy Kaspa is now, guys. Okay, it really, really is. And that's why, right, 2 days ago, I bought a lot of Kaspa. Okay, if you guys haven't seen that video titled, I'm going all in on Kaspa, I highly suggest you guys to watch that video. But yes, I do believe this is the best time to buy Kaspa, below 10 cents. Even if Kaspa is above 10 cents, still a great time to buy it because we know Kaspa is going to be reaching the dollar ranges. Like I said many times, right? We're going to see Kaspa reaching $1 to, $2, $3, $5, $10, $15 to $20 and beyond one day. Okay, so be prepared for that, guys. Now, Kaspa is slightly down today, but it's still above 7 cents. Okay, but yes, it's slightly down. Okay, almost 2%. For the week, it is down 4%. And for the month, it is down 11%. So this is, still a great time to accumulate some Kaspa, guys. Okay, it really, really is. So since Kaspa is dropping, okay, it's now down almost 2% for the month of July, right? And yeah, I told you guys, I do believe Q3, who exactly knows where Q3 will bring us. I mean, usually, right, in Q3, August and September are some pretty bearish months, okay? So we'll see what will happen there. Maybe this time around, it could potentially change, okay? I mean, as we know for Bitcoin, right, it is a pretty bearish month, right, for, August and September, especially September. So we'll see what will happen with Kaspa, right? But yeah, I do believe Q3, who exactly knows, we're going to see a lot of ups and downs. But Q4, right, man, that's going to change. I do believe Q4, we're going to see some amazing things happening for Kaspa. So Kaspa holders, be prepared because I do believe Kaspa will eventually, reach back up to its previous size, even reaching a new all-time high. Okay, that is going to happen. Whether you are ready or not, whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. Okay, we're going to see Kaspa going to a new all-time high. So be prepared for that, right? Now, the volume today, nothing too crazy, $34 million. The market cap is now back down below 2 billion. You know, the market cap for Kaspa has been going up and down a whole bunch. That's because the price has been going up, down as well. So it's understandable why the market cap has been going back to 2 billion and then below 2 billion, right? And the next reduction, okay, you guys can clearly see 29 days, right? So it's already been reduced, right? So the reward is now at 4.62. Before it was at 4.90 Kaspa. So obviously, you know, the reward keeps being reduced, right? Pretty much every month. And you also clearly see right over here, okay, the Kaspa supply, right? 92%, over 92% has officially been mined. Okay, and this is absolutely amazing to see, guys. Okay, it's gonna take a while for the next, you know, 8% of the Kaspa supply to be mined, right? But it's great to see that almost the entire Kaspa supply is almost mined, right? Which is fantastic to see. Okay, that is always nice to see. Now, understand, guys, study Kaspa. Okay, that's all it takes. That's exactly right. Okay, study Kaspa, because I know a fair few of you guys, okay, maybe are bullish for Kaspa, but some of you guys, not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys are slowly losing faith for Kaspa. You guys are, you know, being bearish for Kaspa. Okay, I read the comments and I know you guys were once bullish for Kaspa and now you guys are bearish. Okay, and I feel like there are people out there that are slowly, you know, losing faith with Kaspa, right? I feel like you guys haven't done your full research on Kaspa. You guys don't understand, you know, the technology behind Kaspa, where Kaspa is heading, okay, down in the future, long term, not short term, long term, right? Because as we know, we are truly in the early days right now for Kaspa. We are truly in the early stages for Kaspa. Kaspa is still being tested. It's still being, you know, developed and whatnot. A lot of big things are coming from Kaspa, okay? You know, smart contracts are coming very soon, guys. That's going to be huge, right? Smart contracts are coming, stable coins, right? Kaspa being listed on tier 1 major crypto exchanges, right? A lot of things are about to happen for Kaspa, guys, okay? And we know just recently, okay, back in May, early of May, Kaspa went from 1 BPS all the way to 10 BPS. Okay, we had that Cristiano hard fork happening, okay, that upgrade, and it was massive. Everything ran smoothly, as we all know, right? So right now, Kaspa is doing 10 BPS, okay? And of course, it's not going to stop here, okay? It's still being developed, right? It's still being tested, okay? And the devs and whatnot are testing 32 BPS. That's going to be next, right? 32 BPS, and of course, the big vision is 100 blocks per second. That is coming for Kaspa, guys. So be prepared for that. Okay, study Kaspa. Like, truly just, like, dive deep into your own research on Kaspa, what Kaspa is, how it works, what's the technology behind Kaspa. And I truly do believe once you fully understand what Kaspa is, okay, and how it works, right, what's the technology behind it, why the Kaspa community, the Kaspa holders, why we are so bullish with Kaspa, not for short term, but long term, you would understand why we are so bullish, okay? And you would realize that Kaspa is going to be the next big thing, right? So understand, guys, I really do believe the people that are losing faith with Kaspa, that are being bearish, that are turning bearish with Kaspa, haven't fully done their own research for Kaspa. So please study Kaspa, guys. And for the people out there, okay, that are having, you know, second thoughts for Kaspa, right? Please do your own research. Okay, understand where Kaspa is heading down in the future, right? Because I truly do believe once you fully understand what Kaspa is, you will be very bullish for Kaspa. Even if the price drops to 1 cent, let's just say, right? I'm not saying it will drop to 1 cent, but let's just say it does drop to 1 cent, you will still be bullish, and you will obviously, you know, take that as an opportunity to buy more Kaspa. And honestly, I wish Kaspa dropped back down to 1 cent. I do not mind. I will buy more Kaspa if it does drop to 1 cent. Someone actually commented that, and I found it funny, right? Because I actually replied to that comment and I said, you know, if Kaspa does drop back down to 1 cent, I'm buying, okay, no matter what. So that is that, guys, okay? Please study Kaspa. You will be bullish. Trust me, you will be bullish, okay? But look at this, guys. Supply not moved in over 1 year. This is very, very bullish of Kaspa, right? People that are simply accumulating Kaspa, they're not moving it, they're not selling it. And this is great, okay? This just shows you guys how strong we are for Kaspa. We truly do believe in Kaspa long term, not short term, long term, right? So Kaspa dormant supply hits record high. A new milestone has been reached. 34% of the total Kaspa supply hasn't moved in over a year, marking an all-time high in dormant coins. This rising in activity reflects strong long-term confidence from the Kaspa community and holders. This means supply shock. So yes, we could potentially see a supply shock happening for Kaspa pretty soon. And obviously, once we do see a supply shock happening for Kaspa, obviously Kaspa's going to rise. Okay, it's going to skyrocket. So, guys, be woken. Understand where Kaspa is heading, guys. Okay, so this is very, very bullish. Okay, a lot of us that are buying Kaspa, we are not selling it. We're simply buying and holding. This is great to see. Okay, that the supply has not moved in over a year, right? Now, look at this. Okay, this soon enough, this is going to be happening for Kaspa, guys. Okay, like I said, we're going to see a breakout happening for Kaspa. Okay, obviously, we are in fact seeing a very, very strong support level and a resistance, and we're going to see Kaspa breaking that resistance of 8 cents, and it will continue to go high. And that's exactly what this person is talking about here, right? That soon enough, we're going to see Kaspa going much, much higher, right? So Kaspa just tapped a high liquidity zone from the third time and rejected it once again with strength. Okay, price has avoided that area 3 times now, showing clear buyer interest in active defense. If the upper range gets reclaimed, the setup becomes even more promising, right? So we could potentially see Kaspa going much, much higher very, very soon, guys. Okay, back up to 9 cents to even 10 cents. Okay, so be prepared for that. I mean, if we don't see that happening, Kaspa breaks the support level, that means it's going to drop further down to the downside. Hey, I do not mind, like I said, right? If Kaspa goes back down to 6 cents, even back down to 5 cents where it was a couple months ago, I'm buying. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to take that as an opportunity to buy more. I mean, Kaspa right now at 7 cents, I'm already buying a lot. You guys just saw 2 days ago. I bought a lot of Kaspa. I bought, over 20,000 Kaspa tokens. And I told you guys in that video, if I see Kaspa dropping down further down to the downside, I'm going to buy more, right? So I do not mind if we do see a correction coming for Kaspa. Now, wallet number 2, okay, has added more Kaspa. They are still continuing to buy more Kaspa, guys. As we know, for the past few weeks, past few months, this wallet, okay, wallet number 2 has been, accumulating a lot of Kaspa, right? This whale have been accumulating Kaspa. So wallet number 2 has added another 1.7 million Kaspa. Right, 1.7 million Kaspa, guys. Okay, which is crazy. Their balance now sits at a whopping 818 million Kaspa. And I told you guys, okay, this mysterious wallet, right? We, as of right now, don't really know who this wallet belongs to. It could potentially be, a major exchange like Binance, okay, or Wintermute, who exactly knows, right? Or Coinbase or Crypto.com, who exactly knows, right? But I do believe one day they will eventually accumulate 1 trillion Kaspa. Okay, they are at 818 million right now. Soon enough, they're going to be not at 1 trillion, sorry, 1 billion. Okay, so be prepared for that because, man, these guys, they're not stopping. Okay, they're still continuing to accumulate Kaspa, guys, right? And this is great to see. This is the power of DCA, right? Now, I found this pretty interesting. I came across this, okay? So it says here, for a year after every haircut, I asked to pay with Kaspa. At first, they had no idea. Then they recognized the name. I kept saying I'd pay in Kaspa next time. This week, he said, sure. So shout out to Roman Barbershop in Melbourne, now part of the Revolution. Okay, so this is amazing to see, guys, because I myself, I live in Australia. I don't live in Melbourne, right, which is a city in Australia, right? But it's great to see another city in Australia, in this country, right, is now accepting Kaspa as payment. And I believe this is the owner, right, of that barbershop. Okay, you guys can clearly see there is the Kaspa sticker saying, a Kaspa accepted here and whatnot. You can obviously pay with, Apple Pay, Google Pay and whatnot, okay, Visa, MasterCard, debit card, all that. But Kaspa is now accepted here, guys, which is great to see, okay, that this barbershop is now accepting Kaspa as payment. And as I told you guys many times, I truly do believe Kaspa is the best form of money. Okay, it really, really is. We know the transactions with Kaspa is really, really fast. Okay, we know a lot of different countries out there, restaurants, okay, cafes and whatnot are accepting Kaspa. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, somewhere in Albania, okay, there's a restaurant that is accepting Kaspa as payment now. Okay, there's a barbershop called Roman Barbershop in Melbourne here in Australia, and they are accepting Kaspa as payment. So this is great to see, okay? You guys can just clearly see it's slowly getting there, right? A lot of these businesses are being part of the revolution for Kaspa. Okay, they are being involved with Kaspa, which is absolutely amazing and great to see for Kaspa, right? They truly understand where Kaspa's heading down in the future, and they believe yes, Kaspa is truly the best form of money, right? It really, really is, just like Bitcoin, right? So that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. But yeah, I really do believe, in the future, a lot of different companies and whatnot will start accepting Kaspa as payment, and a lot more people out there will start using Kaspa to pay with, right? So absolutely amazing to see, okay? But yeah, I will keep you guys up to date on what's going to be happening with Kaspa. Stay strong, guys, okay, for Kaspa. Study Kaspa. Don't lose faith, right? And, if you are losing faith, just understand, I feel like you haven't done your own research, right? I feel like you don't really understand where Kaspa's heading, in the future, because why would you be bearish? Why would you be losing faith for Kaspa just because of the price, right? If you understand what Kaspa is, the technology behind it, what's coming for Kaspa, you would be bullish no matter what. Even if the price drops to like 1 cent, 2 cent, you would still be bullish, okay? So that being said, stay strong for Kaspa, guys, okay? Please study Kaspa. Please do, okay? So that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always much, much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.